Dex, do you want to talk about the sonic booms caused by fighter jets scrambling to private plane over Washington?
So apparently, over the weekend, there was a plane that was not responding, and it was flying over the DC area. And in the process of that, they obviously scrambled some F-16s. Those F-16s were then authorized to go supersonic. When they went supersonic, obviously they created a sonic boom, and a lot of people around there heard that. So part of the story was a lot of people were reporting what was the crazy boom around the DC area. Of course, that's not the type of noise you normally hear around the DC area or would ever expect to hear. Later, it turns out this private jet ended up crashing into the mountains in Virginia. The pilot was non-responsive. I believe the F-16s like fired their flares or something in front of it to try to get attention, try to see if anybody would respond, in addition to radio contact and other things like that. But nothing happened. And then it turns out that this it's being said now, it's being reported that this was a business person from Florida who's, of course, they're labeling him a big donor for T-Man, but that his family was the family that was on board that plane when it went down. And they were traveling back home or back to their other estate or something from one location to another. I don't remember that specific, but that's what went down. Kind of a very interesting series of events. Obviously, when you have a non-responsive plane in the air over DC, that's worrisome. When you have sonic booms going off, that's worrisome. Now we put it all together and we know what the story is, or at least the story they're reporting, is that this plane went down and the pilot was non-responsive. I think there's even been a report now that they said they were able to see the pilot and he looked slumped over. I have not confirmed that other than just seeing that headline somewhere else. But that is the story. That's where we are with everything. I'm sure we'll probably learn a little more as this because this will be thoroughly investigated for sure, given the stature of everything about this particular incident because of everyone that's involved.
As far as the crash and what happened here, them saying that they possibly saw the pilot slumped over, like something sketchy is about this. He had his whole family on. They're not responding. I don't know. I guess you would think that somebody, if it's a small plane like that, somebody else would grab it and say, "Hey, we're here. Our dad's unconscious," or something. Like, they would at least try to get some information out. The authority said that the loud boom was heard across the DMV area and was caused by an authorized DoD flight. This flight caused a sonic boom. So something about this just doesn't smell right. What do you guys think? Let me know if you have a theory on it. Put it in the comments down below. Yeah, crashed into the mountainous terrain. Or did they take it down? And they're not going to say it because the whole family was aboard. Maybe their radio system was fried and they didn't respond. And then all of a sudden, they had to take it down. Would they say that they took down a plane full of family? And then later find out, oh, the radio wasn't working. Somebody spilled Coke on it or something. Who knows? I don't know. But it's pretty hard for the government to admit they would take down a whole family, even if it was for defense, like if it was heading towards Washington, D.C. or something. And they reported the Cessna was on autopilot when it crashed. Yeah, something just doesn't seem right. Zippy Moon's loss of cabin pressure is most likely the cause of the plane crash. Same thing happened to Payne Stewart, but his was a Gulfstream. You only have a matter of 20 or 30 seconds before blackout. Drive for life. Love to you. Love to all. Zippy Moon, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for that. Make sure to go check out the Energy Systems. This is the best way to back yourself up. If you don't have a backup for your power in crazy times like we're in right now, I'd highly recommend getting a generator. These are solar generators, so they're stealth. They're absolutely quiet. They can be run inside your home, and nobody's going to hear them from 3 blocks away. They get unlimited power from the sun. Go to marfugglenews.com/energy and make sure to use the code Marfoogle. If you use that code, you'll get not only a special discount, but you'll be helping us out. Looking outside of my window, seeing a crescendo. I'm not going out there where apocalypse roams. Looking outside of my window, seeing a crescendo. I'm not going